ladies and gentlemen. Today we'll be getting right back to Gunfire Reborn. I think today we'll be playing Lei Lou. His gimmicks involve Fatal Current, which gives him one big hit, and Chain Lightning, which does pretty much exactly what it says. My last run, I had a pretty good win, so we're hopefully going to have this run on a high note and hopefully win another. I gotta try to get to choose an enhancement. This just seems good. One hit gimmick means snipers and stuff are better. So I think I'll take Strikewing. Good choices. Oh my god. Should have played some aim labs before this. Thank God the Foundry's here. Okay. Oh, finally some ammo. So, Strikewing, what does this thing actually do? Okay, so effectively it's a guard kill weapon. Not bad. Shoot. With the affix I got, I think this might just be able to be a weapon I could just carry the entire game. The heck is my aim? There we go. I just kind of tap the button. There we go. Just had to readjust to the timing. And silver medal, that's a great scroll to start with. Makes it to where my shields immediately start recovering once I kill an enemy. Okay, this is starting to feel pretty good. Oh shoot. I'm gonna hope that's 15 meters away and I'm not just being a bozo. But this thing having 200 damage already tells me it probably is. A flowing light for a secondary isn't terrible. I mean, it's a sword, so I probably won't be using it. Fatal Current isn't bad. Lets me hit E more often. I guess I really haven't used this character's abilities. I'll have to demonstrate them in a second. Take the Gamba here. It didn't pay out, shame. But here's what the ability does. As you can see, it just kind of lets me one-shot a thing. Ammo storage would go crazy right now. It seems like the long range of this is actually going really well. You see, it scales the damage of the weapon, right? No? So that means it's just my weapon damage in general that's going up. Which means I might just be able to switch off of the weapon and onto something infinitely better. Which means that this build isn't just a regular infinite damage build, but is rather a infinite damage build that kind of just scales throughout the entire run. Definitely looking for the golden bow again. But if not, I could probably carry this thing to the end, or at least like a different one of these. Just kind of locking in my aim at the moment. So apologies if I'm silent during combat. It is currently late night when I'm recording this, so, you know, not perfect. Aegis shield we'll use it. I mean, the lightning is not terrible, but I feel like I'd be better off taking Fumius Sep, or Fulmus Sep, Fulmonius, I don't know how to say that. Oh my god, that hurt. I mean, honestly, my aim's improving by the minute. Yeah, just had to get used to bows again. About a minute. This is a boss room. That'll finish him. Okay. Immediately go Giga mode. Ow. I don't have the speed for this fight. I'm glad this thing can pierce, because without it, I'm pretty sure it would be nearly useless. And there we go. Lots of good shots were fired. An arc like tier 2 is crazy good. Talisman would be good if it had the control thing. It doesn't here. Good thing about Arclight is it allows me to continuously use the precision ability I get. So, it's not all bad. Elemental Weave synergizes. I'm sure it's funny. Plus it means if I find anything fiery, I can go crazy. Let's see. Yeah, this thing's got range damage. Pretty sure this thing has the same chaining gimmick too. That's not gonna do any crits, so I'm just gonna ignore it. But this is doing stuff. 20% damage, next shot or skill for every damage dealt from chain lightning. Every crit has a chance to trigger chain light. Okay, that's actually insane. I'm aiming for crits. They give me a crit thing, so we do the crits. Yeah. Where is my aim? Okay, I see what it means by the chain lightning now. Yeah. Chain lightning does work. Let me see. Thinking about just talking about my life while I play this, but I'm not sure how that would work. So for now, that won't be the case, but in the possibly near future, it might be. catch. The lightning's really fun. I'll deal with the aura explosions in a bit. Well, I mean, the range is nice. Pretty sure I need to get behind this guy to deal. And boom. Arc Light is such a fun weapon. You're useless. You're useless. You're useless. Well, not useless. Just not great. Take that for the speed. Triple comeback is like actual bait. It likes to say, hey, you get a bunch of extra HP and stuff, and then it just never ends out being good. So I'm taking Thorny Capris. Boom, boom. Yeah, that crit lightning is actually really useful. Ha. I wasn't sure what that was going to hit, but I knew it needed to hit something, so... There we go. Dormant Bullets, I think good for this. That had okay affixes, but I didn't take them, so whatever. Lightning damage is good, because I already have it. Sure. I have a way to passively proc it, so no reason not to take Hyper Current here. Ooh, that's got better crit rate. Would it be worth it? We'll see. Probably should have taken that. Yeah, I definitely should have taken it. On a ooh. Extra elemental damage actually could be worth. Bloody Drill here also doesn't seem terrible. This is a sniper rifle. I think this is a... You take... What's the 200 times 5? 300 times 4. 2 times 5 is 10. This is 12. So this is better damage. Oh yeah, now it's infinitely better. And there's my upgrades. Minimum zoom. Oh, finally I get to fight this guy on stream. Healing my sniper rifle. I just had to put my crosshair on his head and he died. 2 bounces isn't much for the way I'm doing it. Connects all targets hit in a complete circuit, not really good. Extra damage to next shot is pretty good. Double caliber. Not as good as what I've got. Piercing Flame would have been better, but I've already upgraded this. Yeah, okay. probably not staying with this forever because it's so slow, but it's an incredibly good contemporary weapon. I'll hold on to it probably until like halfway through this act, probably. Hard to say. Reposition my legs because sitting legs crossed is crazy in this day and age. See if I can win. Oh shoot, that missed. You don't do crits, really. Well, I'm definitely staying at the range for the permanent damage increases. Like right there. Boom. Okay. So this has got good bullet spread. Immediately it's a henchman. So you could just target him through a shield. Oh my god, an Arclight +3 with a unique. I'm definitely taking it. Oh, 3.5 times. It's lower mult and lower initial damage. How's this feel? Oh, that is insane. I've got to take it. I have enough money to get upgrades anyways. I tend to miss out on 4 to 6 upgrades per run, so... Is it really that much of a loss? Plus there's this Arclight here. This is lower rate of fire, so actually this is just objectively better. And it's got light AoE, so it's got options. Copper Miner makes it to where if things get close, I at least get something out of it. Oh yeah, I'm doing shock damage. So I get both of the effects. I get to inflict confusion. I don't really like that Gemini. Okay, that's incredible. If I can get another one of those and something like a sniper. I guess it's time to start looking for a sniper with a Gemini inscription. Tiny head boxes. Zip zap, I say before immediately hitting a headshot. So my body shots inflict shock. Headshots create corrosion. So I've got all 3 of the damage types. Oh, and that fire shard's coming in handy now. Just realized that. Lightning damage. Honestly, Tier 2 Fumius. I take Fumius for bosses. I'm still getting a lot of that ranged bonus, so... Honestly, I haven't really lost anything by switching to this. Other than that initial damage. How many normal inscriptions do I have here that I like? Really like that. Really like those two. Yeah. So I don't want to change out any inscriptions, actually. Is 2 levels worth a scroll that I have? Maybe if I had a curse scroll, that'd be worth. Decay Driver is arguably worth losing. I would do it for a luxurious, though. Yeah, see, now I have Lightning Shard. That was 100% worth that trade. Yeah, that was a crazy trade. I'm curious as to how strong this gets. Because it says plus 1% damage for the rest of the round. Oh, shoot. Aim for the core. Thought I saw you. Honestly? Shock into thing was a great play. Do I have to aim for your big arm, or where am I aiming here? I don't know, but I'm getting the crits. Okay. There we go. That's how you play. Curse away. That's -2 curses, so I could actually take some if I wanted. Will I? Probably not. Can I? If I wanna. Oh. You know, I hate Nirvanas in this game. But I like the rewards from them. Mostly just because everything becomes chip enemies. Or they become, like, the most average enemy in the game. And then it's like, why even do it? Because some of them just make the game easier. And at that point, why even take the challenge? At least that's my logic. And that Tiger Cannon's pretty good, but it's not on either of these weapons levels. It's not like it gives me speed either. I mean, this isn't bad at all. But do I think I'm gonna get a lot of kills with it? Not really. Do I think it's worth a shot? Absolutely. Because if it works, it means I can just start spamming them out. For example, if I do that. Like, I just banished like 6 enemies to the Shadow Realm. With 1 ability. And even then, I still get to do insane damage to the Desert Titan. Yeah, so that was just a top tier thing. Honestly, the speed from that is almost worth making it cast. Almost makes it worth casting constantly. There we go. There's the recast. Here's the vault. Bone Dragon's cool, but unnecessary. Glad I have metal, because I would have just died. I don't have enough range. I don't know why that doesn't inflict shock. I feel like it should. Alright. I mean, the damage isn't bad. Well, there's that. Resistant. Not bad. Really just not dealing with the dudes. Scalpel's cool, but +1 projectile is like the most useless affix you could have on it. Because you can already fire 2 at a time. 3 damage ups are actually so important right now. Not even funny. Ooh, curse chest. None of those are good. There we go. Oh god. I'm glad to be getting unlocks, but like, I don't even think that's an unlock. I think that's just an achievement I got. I think the Desert Titan. So I could start pumping him with damage. And there we go. See, this is why combining effects is good. This has been a really fun run thus far. I mean, this works with my current skills. This also works. I'm gonna take this. Okay, boss time. That's really good. Nothing else there. Take your 3 upgrades. I just realized I still may be on the lookout for a sniper with an inscription. Hey, for once he's not dead in his first attack. Go. I mean, it's still insane damage whenever it crits, but there we go. So, this is a sniper with crit. So if I pick these up, what is it, 4.5 crit? It's not terrible, but I think I'd rather try and reroll on this thing. Because the other thing doesn't have very good crit. And then there's this. 6.9 times crit. Actually, what's the... Yeah, so it would be objectively better. I guess so. Unless... How does this have a higher crit X? Where's that coming from? Whatever. Golden bow. I thought it was the opportunity. It was not. It was time to have 6 times crit on the pistol. $13K crit damage is good. This weapon has bad vibes. I mean, my damage is still good, even without the crit, just not nearly as good. I mean, the free lightning's really nice. Don't like the crosshair for this weapon. I think that's what makes it so icky to me. Wait, shoot. Okay, there we go. Nearly died there. Blessing in disguise. Fix it too. 3 chances to select both. Okay. Slightly worse crit X. Worse crit X. Okay. Oh my god, more crit X. This is just what happens if crits on an AoE weapon were a thing. That's what this is gonna be. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna name this. What if AoE weapons could crit? Because this weapon has AoE and can crit. I mean, it's not like the AoE itself is critting, but... I don't think I'd be a YouTuber if I were telling the full truth. I just realized I'm going to lose that glaze sight so quickly. Or at least debuff it. Yeah. Oh, that was a good shot. I really don't like the reticle in this. Okay, so hear me out. This is 11 times crit versus 9, right? So is this actually worth? I mean, the elemental effect damage has got to make this better. I just need the leveling. And exclusive inscriptions, nothing. Plus, I like bows more than I like the other thing. I've been complaining about its reticle for half of this video. Oh, I already used all my upgrades. Oh, and I can still etch this thing. Yeah, no, this is definitely going to be better in the long run. The question is if I can make it to the long run. Yeah, because immediately it's got worse damage. I'm about to die. Is this a Nirvana level and I didn't know? There goes the Kappa. 1 octopus, 2 octopus. See, this was a really easy level once I got some cover. Or got to some cover. I don't know. Either way. So there's 2, but I get 3 rerolls. Don't really care for that. Each time you hit an enemy with a sniper, each follow-up shot deals 15 plus... I feel like I'm killing most enemies really quickly. I mean, my bow is a sniper, but it's not the bow I'd want. Whatever. Accidentally clicked it somehow. I have Flame Shard, yeah? That's worth. I don't think I have a way to light people on fire right now, but... be rest assured, it will happen. Immediately you etch. Lucky shot chance. So with this, you could definitely take rare affixes and some more uniques. Which is a little bit of a leg up it had on the Scorched Shot I was using a second ago. Plus, I'm more accurate with it. I mean, some shots I have no idea how they miss, but... you know, some have minds of their own. Definitely that stored damage gimmick. is doing work. There's a lot of money on the ground. Is it gonna be 600? Nowhere near. I wonder if this thing that only gives me 2 works in the DLC zone. Oh, wait, it gives me both of them. That's what that is. I thought that was a reroll. I only have 1 of those left. Shoot. That's not good. This thing is infinitely better at AoE. .4 times. Really thought I was allowed to do the outside there. There we go. Honestly, I'd just say this is a good run. Foundry Blessing, completely unnecessary, but would be nice. I should probably do like a mostly Foundry run one of these days. Probably have to play someone like Lin, whose execution and abilities make up for it. Oh shoot, there are people over there too. Oh, crabs. I don't know how I'm missing some of these shots. Okay. Umbrella spirits are a little bit annoying, but seems like I've got them pretty much down. Honestly, this bow hard counters the Fiddler Crab gimmick. I'd really rather the enemies didn't come back as Fiddler Crabs. There's the big shot. I'm running out of ammo again. What's at this cursed chest? Can I get like an inscription swap? Triple upgrade's not bad. Moldy bun that makes buttons less good, right? Yeah. That's fine. Because you still get like 2 to 3 of them. And I've got other sources of healing. See, they gave me more than enough buns. It's not very good, so I'll just take this. Now that I know what my thing is. Oh, this is gonna be the new boss. I haven't fought this guy yet, so let's hope everything goes well. I am 3 hits from losing my glaze bonus. No way I break 500 pots. Giant snake. Honestly, he's very spooky. However, I think oh! He's like a Hydra. Or an army. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna need you to calm the hell down. There we go. He did. Cool weapons, but everything I have has higher crit. That's just good. This is a Thunderbolt Converter angle. And let's go into the DLC. Because the DLC boss is not nearly as fast as that serpent was. And this is also tends to be pretty quick. No retreat. Sure does like to offer me things like woodpeckers. Odds I die here are pretty high. There we go. 174 damage ups. I just realized where I could see that. Cool flowing light. What is my aim right now? Honestly, this is going somewhat well. I really needed him to drop ammo, so I'm glad he did. Would etching anything into here give me anything good? Because if I get like 0.5 crit X, it's more crit, but honestly, not really worth. Remember, I could just get 3 upgrades. Crit mult is great, but there we go. Had to get used to trying to figure out where he was, or where he would be by the time my arrow hit. Annoying part with this area is the amount of leading you need to do. Jesus Christ. If this doesn't have a crit bonus, then it's no better than my sniper. Or is it? Oh no, but then I don't get my thing. I need to reforge it. Okay. So here's the angle, right? You take your plus 16. You go over here, you get as much as money as you can. And then we head back and try and reforge. If we get the reforge on it and it turns out, then we take the insane molt bonus. If not, we pick the sniper back up and move on. Sit back for a second. There we go. Good shot. Trying to do this with less damage is kind of difficult. This reminds me of Aim Lab's bow challenges with high HP targets. Oh, great. Ah, shoot. There we go. A rainbow with extra critics would be funny, but... I mean, brick is funny as well, but not doing that. I mean, penetration bullet is just crazy. Let's see if we can get this reforge. If so, it's gonna go nuts. I recall there being a guy over here-ish? Somewhere? Oh, that was last stage, wasn't it? Oh, God, this is a gamble. It's an actual gamble, then. How greedy can I be? Screw it. I got one stage. 2 stages, actually, because last stage is guaranteed to have what I need. Or at least a spot for me to reforge for what I need. There we go. You know what? Get rid of this curse. Because this is all lucky shot, yeah? So that's just Giga crit. So, I feel like my main bow can handle it on its own now. However, and there's my miss. Yep, there's another miss. I really don't like that frost breath gimmick. That is so annoying. Should have been popping this the entire time. Wait, did I not just take a thing called... Oh, penetration versus piercing. Okay. That's fair. That was mildly annoying. Oh, shoot. I would really like a smith right about now. Come on, smith. Smith! We've got it. 13.5 times molt. Oh god, that snipe. Good game. And rest and pepperonis. Well, good game, everyone. Lovely playing with you all. Good night.